NutriCast. The Love Affair event is on at Whole Foods Market with deals on delicious desires through February 14th. The floral department's in full bloom, so look for savings on double dozen bunches of roses. In the meat and seafood departments, save on animal welfare certified New York strip steaks and sustainable wild-caught lobster tails to make the night sizzle. Gifts from the wellness and beauty department are always a nice touch. And you have to grab those chocolate-dipped strawberries. Make Whole Foods Market your Valentine's Day destination.
Welcome to Tune In to Sound Wellbeing, the podcast where Amanda Mackay, our sound therapy expert, unlocks the healing potential of sound therapy and tuning forks in wellness. I'm Stephen, your co-host, joining Amanda on this journey into the world of frequencies and vibrations. So whether you're a curious learner or wellness enthusiast, our show offers you fresh insights and practical knowledge. Come with us to uncover the mysteries of sound, embrace new wellness perspectives, and experience the transformative magic of frequencies and vibration. Tune into Sound Wellbeing is here to harmonise your mind, body, and soul. Welcome back, dear listener, to another enlightening episode of Tune In to Sound Wellbeing. I'm Stephen, and alongside me is the brilliant Amanda Mackay, a second-generation healer, wellness enthusiast, and sound therapist who will be our guide through the worlds of metaphysical sound wellness. Now, in this episode, we're setting our sights on the stars and exploring the cosmic dance between astrology and harmonic resonance.
Thank you, Stephen. I'm thrilled to dive into the celestial realms with all of you. Today, we're tuning into the heavenly harmony that connects us to the cosmos. Astrology, the ancient study of the stars and their influence, is a rich tapestry that intertwines with the frequencies of our own existence.
Right.
So today, we'll explore the profound connections between astrological elements and the intricate world of sound frequencies, where the movements of celestial bodies resonate with the symphony within us.
Wow, it sounds like it's going to be a dance of cosmic proportions, Amanda.
Yes, the universe and beyond.
Actually, that does remind me, I wanted to let you know that I recently came runner-up in a Zodiac competition.
A what? A Zodiac competition?
Yes, I got the constellation prize.
Oh, no.
Yes, I know, bad astrology jokes. And in fact, a really good friend of mine stopped talking to me because of my bad astrology puns.
Really? That's not good.
No, it tore us apart.
Oh, no. Oh, okay, that's enough.
Yes, I'm laughing at my own jokes. Fair enough. I don't want to turn your Virgo up to 10 too early in the show. So I should mention, though, that we do actually have a few Zodiac boots available at the online store.
Yes, we do. All of the 12 zodiacs, as well as the Chiron and the Lilith moon. And I have also created some downloadable workbooks that help everyone work through the aspects of their zodiac with their zodiac boot.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. I'm sure plenty of people will be keen to check those out. Okay, so I think we're about ready to launch this week's metaphysical rocket ship and explore the farthest regions of the astrological universe with our captain and commander, Amanda Mackay.
Oh my goodness.
So here we are with this week's Tuning In.
Okay, welcome again, everybody. Today, let's embark on a celestial journey as we explore the captivating realm of astrology. Now, I know astrology might seem like an intricate dance of planets and stars, but we are here to provide a really easy overview for all of you.
Cool.
So, at its essence, astrology is the study of the positions and movements of celestial bodies, planets, stars, and the moon, and their potential influence on earthly events and human lives.
Right.
It's like reading the cosmic script written in the stars, each celestial element contributing a unique note to the grand symphony of the universe.
Wow.
Now, how does this celestial ballet connect with our exploration of sound therapy and tuning forks?
Great question.
Well, Picture tuning forks as the cosmic conductors of this symphony. Each fork represents a frequency, a harmonic resonance that aligns with the energies of planets and astrological elements.
Right.
As we tap into the frequencies associated with astrological elements, we're essentially harmonizing with the cosmic vibrations.
Right.
It's like adjusting our inner tuning to synchronize with the celestial melodies.
Right.
So, you might ask, what's the result of that? It's a harmonious dance between the frequencies of the cosmos and the healing vibrations of sound therapy.
Wow, that sounds incredible, Amanda. So tuning forks become our cosmic keys, unlocking the potential for balance and well-being and in tune with the stars.
Exactly, Steve.
Right.
So think of tuning forks as our cosmic companions on this metaphysical journey.
Will do.
By embracing the frequencies aligned with astrological elements, we open ourselves to a profound connection with the celestial energies.
Right.
It's a dance of harmony that transcends the boundaries of time and space. So last week we talked about how each planet in astrology is associated with specific frequencies and how incorporating tuning forks tuned to these planetary frequencies into sound therapy can align with the energetic qualities traditionally attributed to each planet.
Right.
But there are in fact a whole lot of ways that tuning forks and sound can be used in conjunction with astrology.
Okay, so like what?
Okay, so one way is astrological attunement.
Attunement. Now, that's a great word.
Thank you. So you can align tuning fork frequencies with specific astrological signs or elements.
Right.
For example, using a tuning fork tuned to the frequency associated with the sun sign to enhance the energy related to that sign during its astrological season.
Okay.
Now, this frequency commonly attributed to sun is 126.22 hertz.
Okay, that's very specific.
I know,
That's
it is, isn't it?
That's a Schumann thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is based on the principles of Schumann resonance. And that's the frequency of the Earth's electromagnetic field.
Right.
Now, in sound therapy practices, some practitioners use the sun's frequency as a tuning fork pitch to resonate with the solar energy
Right.
and promote a sense of vitality, balance, and connection with cosmic energies.
Wow.
So your sun sign is determined by the position of the sun in the zodiac at the time of your birth.
Oh, right.
It's one of the key elements in astrological birth chart and is often associated with your basic personality traits and characteristics.
Yep.
Keep in mind that astrology is a complex system. So while the sun sign is significant, other planetary celestial bodies play a role in the individual's birth chart.
Right.
Like the moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto.
Right, okay.
Now, each of these have a frequency attached to them, and generally it's more symbolic than scientific.
Right, okay.
But the frequencies are often used in practices where the intention is to attune or align with the energetic qualities associated with each planet.
I see. Okay.
Now, for example, a practitioner might use the frequency 144 hertz, which is associated with Mars, for activities related to energy, motivation, and assertiveness.
Right.
Another planet, say Venus, is often energetically associated with the themes related to love, beauty, sensuality, and pleasure,
Right.
as well as harmony, abundance, self-value, and self-worth.
Right.
Now, in astrology and various esoteric traditions, Venus is considered the planet that governs the qualities particularly relating to attraction,
Right.
relationships, creativity, and aesthetic sensibilities.
Right.
The frequency associated with Venus is around the 222 hertz.
Nice. So Venus, the planet of beauty, love, harmony, and abundance. That sounds like a planet this Libran would like.
Yes, who wouldn't like that? So you can combine chakra balancing with astrological elements,
Oh, okay.
matching the tuning fork frequencies associated with each chakra to the planetary rulers of those chakras.
I see, okay.
This dual alignment can enhance both energetic and astrological influences. So each star sign has an associated element.
Oh, so what are they?
Okay, so you have your fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and generally their characteristics are energetic, passionate, and dynamic.
Right.
Then you've got your earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn,
Yep.
and they're associated with being grounded, practical, and stable.
Right, like your good self.
Absolutely, that's
Okay.
right. And then you have air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And those signs are associated with being intellectual, communicative, and social.
Yours truly is in that astrological bucket.
Absolutely. And then we've got water signs.
Right.
So that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And these zodiacs are considered to be emotional, intuitive, and empathetic.
Okay.
So the chakras also have elements that are associated to them.
Yes.
The root or base chakra, associated with the element of earth.
Yes.
Energetic qualities are grounding, stability, physical
I
health.
see.
Sacral chakra. Now this is associated with the element of water.
Oh, yeah.
So creativity, emotion, sensuality. The solar plexus
Yep.
is associated with the element of fire.
Right.
So these energetic qualities would be personal power, confidence, transformation.
Yep.
The heart chakra
Yep.
is the element of air.
Right.
And the energetic qualities are love, compassion, and connection. So you can see how they say that the Muladhara or the base chakra might have energetic element that is aligned with the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and
Yes.
Capricorn.
Yes, okay.
Or how the Manipura or the solar plexus chakra could be associated with the fire signs of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius.
Wow, that's really interesting. You need a little matrix so you can sort of follow it all.
Yes, that's a great idea. That does appeal to my Virgo sense of communication and organisation and analytical detail.
Yeah.
So we might do that, and we'll put that up for people on the website.
Okay.
So moving along, you can see also what's known as a birth chart harmonisation.
Right.
So this is where you might customise sound therapy sessions based on an individual's birth chart.
Okay.
And here we want to identify key astrological placements
Right.
and use tuning forks to harmonise energies associated with those placements.
Right.
Promoting balance and well-being.
Right.
So you can use tuning forks in a few ways here. I would suggest a combination of specific sequences and then place the forks on particular parts of the body.
Right.
Now, I'll give you an example.
Yes.
So if an individual has a strong emphasis on their sun sign, start with the sun's frequency.
Right.
So around that 126 hertz. And then follow it up with frequencies of other significant planets and their corresponding signs.
Right, like the 144 for Mars and the 222 for Venus.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So in turn, you can use the tuning forks on specific areas of the body associated with the chakras
Oh, yes.
or the energy centers.
Yep.
So for instance, if you're working with the sun's frequency, focus on the solar plexus chakra.
Right.
Or if you're working with the moon's frequency, you could focus on the crown chakra.
Right.
Because the moon is associated with the emotions of intuition and subconscious.
Yes, okay.
Then adjust the placement of the fork based on the astrological associations.
Right.
Now, another way to use tuning forks combined with astrology is during significant astrological transits.
Right.
You can create sound therapy sessions with specific intentions.
Right.
Use tuning forks to amplify the energetic qualities related to the transit,
Right.
fostering a harmonious response to the celestial energies at play.
Okay.
So say a Saturn return, for example, which happens every 29 and a half years,
Right, yes.
is often associated with significant life transitions, maturity and self-discovery.
Okay.
So you might use the frequency associated with Saturn, which is approximately 147 hertz.
Right.
Saturn is often associated with the crown chakra.
Okay.
representing higher consciousness and self-awareness.
Right.
So you use the tuning fork on the crown chakra to enhance your connection with higher purpose and wisdom. Another one might be a Chiron return.
Chiron, what's that?
Chiron is a small celestial body, often referred to as both a comet and an asteroid,
Okay.
located in the outer solar system between the orbits of Saturn and Uranus. Now, in astrology, Chiron has gained significance as a symbolic representation of the wounded healer archetype.
Now, archetypes. We're going to be looking at those in detail in a future episode, right?
Yes, we
Okay.
will be.
Yep.
So anyway, Chiron completes its first full orbit around the Sun at around age 50-51.
Right.
So that is marking the Chiron return.
Okay.
This transit is associated with healing, self-awareness, and addressing old wounds.
Right.
Now, there is not really a universally agreed upon frequency for Chiron, but I would use something, say, around the 144 hertz.
Right. Your favourite.
It is a bit of a favourite. I do have a few favourites. But again, we're looking at the associated chakras. You would, again, associate with Chiron and the Anahata or heart chakra, and use the tuning fork on the heart chakra to enhance self-love, compassion, forgiveness, and healing.
Right, right.
New and full moon sound rituals are also a great way to use tuning forks and sound with astrology. You can utilize tuning forks in rituals aligned with the lunar phases.
Oh, yes.
For example, use specific frequencies during the new moon for intentions and during the full moon for release.
Oh, okay.
This creates a dynamic interplay between lunar energies and sound vibrations.
So what frequencies might you use there?
Well, depending on what you want to achieve with your new moon intention, you might look at, say, a particular note like a C.
Oh, yes.
So the frequency of C, particularly the note of C4 at
Yeah.
approximately 261.63 hertz.
Checking your notes there.
is associated with the base chakra. So it symbolizes grounding, stability, and the foundation for new beginnings.
Nice, okay.
Now, another might be the 528 hertz,
Yes.
which is a solfeggio frequency.
Right.
This frequency is often linked to healing and transformation.
Yep.
Some practitioners believe it facilitates DNA repair
Right.
and promotes positive changes.
Okay.
Or another is the 432 hertz, which is considered a more natural and harmonizing tuning.
Right.
432 hertz is associated with the balance and resonance with the vibrations of nature.
Ah,
Or the 396 hertz, another solfeggio frequency,
right.
is sometimes associated with the release of fear and guilt, making it suitable for setting intentions to let go of limiting beliefs.
Right.
And then for the full moon or the release, you could use a 210 hertz moon tuning fork.
Right.
So I've actually been using that particular moon tuning fork, which is in our new range, in sessions recently in the crown chakra.
Right.
Amazing. Yeah. It's been so great to use. And it symbolizes spiritual connection and may be suitable for releasing attachments to those limiting thoughts and beliefs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, another might be the 417 hertz in the solfeggio range.
Right.
This is linked to facilitating change and undoing situations.
Oh, yes.
Now, the 417 hertz is sometimes used for the letting go of the past negative influences and maybe even the frequency of G, particularly the note of G4 at approximately 392 hertz.
Right.
Which is associated with the throat.
Right.
Could be good too because
Yep.
it symbolizes communication and expression and makes it suitable for releasing unspoken feelings.
Ah,
So you might want to try the 741 hertz again in the solfeggios because it is associated with self-expression and problem solving.
right.
So that's really good for releasing and resolving issues. And we do work through a lot of this stuff during my monthly workshop Wednesdays.
Ah, yes, indeed, because there's obviously plenty to choose from. So these workshops, anyone can be a part of, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. Anyone can join in. You just need to sign up. It's totally free.
Yep.
They're a great way to find out more detail on various astrological events, and we go through each month focusing on the star sign of that month that's starting in that month.
Right.
And you don't have to, say, be a Capricorn or an Aquarius or a Virgo to sign up and join in on that month, because we're focusing on the aspects of it.
Yep.
And we all have aspects of these star signs in our charts. So we're healing different aspects of ourselves. Yeah, so even people who've joined in on a month where it's not their birthday have given me some feedback in emails saying how amazing it was. So
Right.
yeah, everybody can join in all the time. They're fantastic sessions.
Sensational. Well, that, Amanda Mackay, has been a super fascinating tuning in segment, as per usual. Now, as you could probably tell, I'm champing at the bit to ask a few questions in our Curious Conversations segment.
Yes, I could tell you were asking questions already.
Sorry. Now, you don't want to hurt my fragile Libran ego.
No, not at all. It's actually really a fascinating subject, and it can get quite detailed.
Yes.
So I really can understand why you might pop a few questions in. I'm sure the people listening were thinking the same things.
You're very kind, as always, but yes, it's now time for Curious Conversations, where I get to ask Amanda some questions relating to today's podcast episode subject. So, Amanda, using the Zodiac to help people discover themselves, is a great way for people to really look at themselves. And me personally, I find the idea of the intuition aspects of that really fascinating. So, can you tell us how intuition plays a role in interpreting metaphysical information and how it can guide us in our use of tuning forks for sound therapy?
Yes, for sure. Okay, so intuition is a powerful and
The Love Affair event is on at Whole Foods Market with deals on delicious desires through February 14th. The floral department's in full bloom, so look for savings on double dozen bunches of roses. In the meat and seafood departments, save on animal welfare certified New York strip steaks and sustainable wild-caught lobster tails to make the night sizzle. Gifts from the wellness and beauty department are always a nice touch. And you have to grab those chocolate-dipped strawberries. Make Whole Foods Market your Valentine's Day destination.
sometimes underrated aspect of our understanding.
Yes.
Especially when delving into metaphysical areas like the Zodiac and sound therapy. When we talk about using the Zodiac to help people discover themselves, we're essentially tapping into archetypal energies associated with each star sign.
Right.
Now, intuition becomes the bridge that connects us to the deeper layers of this information.
I see.
So, within metaphysics, intuition is like a sixth sense, a subtle knowing that goes beyond what we can logically explain.
Yep.
Now, when working with tuning forks for sound therapy, intuition becomes a guiding force in how we interpret and respond to the vibrational information we're receiving.
Right, okay.
So let's get down into this a little bit more, break it down a bit.
Yep.
So imagine we're exploring the Zodiac and focusing on a specific sign, let's say Aries. Intuition comes into play when we sense how the qualities and energies of Aries resonate with an individual.
Yes.
It's not just about the intellectual understanding of Aries being a fire sign ruled by Mars. It's about feeling into how these energies manifest uniquely for that person.
Right, okay.
Now, when we bring tuning forks into the mix, intuition guides us in selecting frequencies
Right.
and using them in a way that resonates with the individual's energy.
Yes, okay.
It's about being attuned to subtle shifts, listening to the body's responses, and sensing where there might be imbalances or areas that need
I
harmonizing.
see.
In essence, intuition is our inner compass. It's guiding us to harmonize with the energies around us. Whether there's celestial influences from the Zodiac or the subtle vibrations produced by tuning forks in a sound therapy session.
So, for someone new to sound therapy and metaphysics, navigating intuitive responses, I would think, can be pretty challenging. So, how can listeners trust their intuition and effectively respond to the information that they receive from the metaphysical realms?
Okay, so the key here is to recognize and acknowledge that everyone possesses an innate intuitive capacity.
Right.
And it's like a muscle that becomes stronger with practice.
Ah, okay.
Firstly, trust is foundational. Trusting your intuition is about allowing yourself to listen to that subtle inner voice without judgment or skepticism. It's acknowledging that there's wisdom within you that extends beyond what your logical mind can comprehend.
Yeah, right.
For someone new to sound therapy and metaphysics, I would encourage them to start by simply being open and receptive. Allow yourself to explore without preconceived notions.
Yep.
When you're introduced to a new metaphysical concept or a sound therapy practice, take a moment to observe how your body, emotions, or thoughts respond. Your intuition often communicates through these cues.
Right.
Now, practice mindfulness and presence. Pay attention to the sensations you experience during a sound therapy session or when you're engaging with this metaphysical information.
Right.
Is there a particular area in your body that tingles or feels energized?
Oh, yeah.
Are there emotions that surface? These are valuable signs from your intuition.
Okay.
So another helpful approach is journaling.
Oh, you love that.
Document your experiences, insights, and any intuition nudges that come up. Over time, patterns may emerge and you'll develop a deeper understanding of how your intuition communicates with you.
Okay.
Now, don't be afraid to experiment either. Sound therapy and metaphysics offers a rich tapestry of practices.
Right.
Try different modalities, explore various frequencies with tuning forks, and see what resonates with you.
Yep.
Your intuitive responses will guide you towards what feels most harmonious and beneficial.
Okay.
And remember, there's no right or wrong to navigate intuition.
Okay.
It really is a personal journey, and each person's intuitive language is unique.
Yes.
Trusting your instincts is a beautiful part of the exploration of the process.
Right.
And with time and practice, it becomes an invaluable guide on your metaphysical and sound therapy journey.
Okay, so in the context of metaphysical exploration, we're not just learning facts, we're analysing and interpreting information. So how can listeners approach these subjects in a way that's both analytical and intuitive?
Okay, metaphysical exploration is a dynamic blend of analytical thinking and intuitive understanding.
Yes.
It's a dance between the logical mind and the wisdom that arises from within. Here's how our listeners can approach these subjects with a balance of both. Now, I'm going to embrace my true Virgo here and provide a list.
Okay.
Number 1, embrace curiosity. Begin with a genuine curiosity and an open mind. Allow yourself to explore metaphysical concepts with the enthusiasm of a learner.
Yep.
Curiosity invites both analytical questioning and intuitive insights.
Okay.
2, learn the basics. Start by building a foundation. Learn the basic principles and concepts of the metaphysical subjects you're exploring, whether it's astrology, chakras, or archetypal images.
Okay.
Now, this analytical understanding provides a framework for intuitive exploration.
Yes, indeed.
Number 3, analytical inquiry.
Right.
Ask questions and engage in an analytical inquiry. What are the underlying principles of a metaphysical concept? How do they connect to a broader philosophy?
Yes.
Analytical thinking helps to dissect and understand the structure of the information.
Right, okay.
This is like your first steps. Number 4, intuitive listening.
Yep.
As you absorb this information, listen to your intuition. How does your body respond? What resonates with you on a deeper intuitive level?
Right.
Trust those subtle feelings and nudges that go beyond the factual understanding.
Yeah, okay.
Number 5, reflect and journal.
Of course.
Incorporate reflective practices.
Yep.
So after learning something new, take time to journal your thoughts and feelings. This is where the analytical mind and intuitive insights can come together. What patterns do you notice?
Yep.
How does the information personally resonate with you?
Okay.
Now, number 6,
Yep.
meditative exploration. integrate meditation or some sort of meditative practice into your exploration. This allows you to quiet the analytical chatter, that overthinking mind, and tap into your intuitive wisdom.
Right.
Meditative states can offer profound insights and connections to the metaphysical realms.
Yes.
Now, number 7 is seek balance.
Well, I like that.
Me too. Aim for a balanced approach. So don't dismiss the analytical or the intuitive. They complement each other. The analytical mind provides structure and understanding, while intuition adds depth and meaning and a personal connection to the information.
Okay.
Number 8, trust the process.
Yep.
Trust the more you engage in this balanced approach, the more natural it becomes.
Right.
Over time, you'll find a rhythm that allows both analytical and intuitive aspects to contribute to your understanding of metaphysical concepts.
Ah, okay.
Now, in essence, everyone listening, you can approach metaphysical exploration as a harmonious blend of the head and heart.
Yes.
Where analysis and intuition coexist to enrich your journey of understanding and self-discovery.
That is a cracking list that any Virgo would be proud of.
Thank you.
Of course, in a modest and understated way, as most Virgos would be. So, look, maybe we can put that up for people to have a look at as well.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So I've got one last one. So, look, I'm a bit curious about your own journey. So can you share a specific moment or experience where your intuition played a significant role in guiding you through a sound therapy session or a metaphysical exploration? You know, how did that intuitive insight impact your understanding and approach in that particular instance?
Okay, well, all right. So one of the most recent ones that I can give an example of was somebody came to see me. They had some body pain.
Yep.
So this is in different parts of the body, and it had started at particular times last year.
Right.
So now this person was on the sound lounge, which means they had their headphones on. So I'm just working completely with intuition in their field. We're not talking during the session.
Right.
So for me, I get the information, like I'll get ages. So I'll hear like 14. And then it'll be, not only did this start in May, but I'm seeing the months of November and August. And so I'm working in the field and I can feel around one area that it's like, this is irritation. Like someone has really rubbed them up the wrong way.
Right.
Like they're annoyed.
And how do you get this feeling? What does it feel like?
Well, I can feel those feelings in my own body.
Right, okay.
And with the ages or the months or things like that, it's like a memory. So, you know, when you remember something, my intuition comes like almost like that.
Right.
So it's like you can think, oh, yeah, I remember when I went to the shop. It's like that. I can see the number.
Right.
Or I can see the month, that kind of thing. Or the words will come. It'll be like, irritated, rubbed you up the wrong way, sort of thing.
Yep.
So I get intuition in multiple different ways, but for this one, it was the ages and the months, the irritation, and so I just worked in the different areas of the field that I felt like that was relevant, where I could feel that dissonance or that resistance sitting in the field.
Okay. Yes.
So, you know, I did the tuning, which, you know, was a little bit over an hour. And then we sat down afterwards and had a chat about what I found. Now, this person has been coming and seeing me on and off for about 10 years. So, you know, we know each other quite well too. But I said, okay, so this month, May, then I'm seeing this November, I'm seeing this age. And it was, oh, well, that's when I was going back home. And I was living there at age 14. So what was the biggest relationship that annoyed them, you know, at that age? And then they said, which I won't go into too much detail because it's private, but then we looked at, well, why the month of November? Oh,
Yep.
well, I went back there again later in the
Right.
year.
Okay.
Okay, so why was August significant then?
Yep.
Because I was planning, that's when I planned the trip back. That's when I
Right.
booked everything again.
Okay.
So this is a very significant insight into there's something that needs to shift in this particular relationship. And so this is what we would continue working with.
Okay.
So it's balancing the irritation, that little, like if you think of a pearl, it starts as a grain of sand, which can be irritating.
Yeah.
So your healing can start as this irritation, but it can turn into a pearl. It can be really beautiful.
That's a fantastic analogy.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. Look, sensational, Amanda. That was really, really good, really interesting. So anyway, we're rapidly sort of getting through today's episode, starting to not quite run out of time, but if you believe in,
Believe in
time. It's not just a mental construct of things. Anyway, look, it's now time for the Harmony and Practice segment. This is where Amanda taps into her inner Virgo and shares some practical tips with us on how to incorporate sound therapy and tuning forks into our everyday lives. So, what are we talking about this episode?
Okay, so I thought we would talk about astrological sound dream work.
Oh,
how amazing
there's
does that
a combo.
sound? I know. So
That's a combo meal.
a healthy one. We're exploring the connection between astrology and dream work.
Right.
And how by using tuning forks, say before bedtime,
Yes.
it will enhance your dream recall, and how to interpret some of the symbolic messages that might arise during sleep and align them with astrological influences.
Okay, this sounds like it's going to be very, very interesting.
Well, I hope everyone finds it interesting. Yeah. So, okay. Again, we're going to do a step-by-step instruction. Now, step 1 is setting the celestial stage.
Nice.
Before we embark on this celestial adventure, find a quiet and cozy space, dim the lights, breathe deeply, and imagine the night sky filled with stars.
Okay.
We're creating a cosmic canvas for the dreamscape ahead.
Okay, yes, all right, setting that intention.
Yep. Step 2, selecting your astrological influences.
Right.
So consider your astrological allies, so to speak.
Right.
Are you a fiery Aries, a grounded Taurus, or perhaps an imaginative Pisces?
Right.
Each sign holds unique energies.
Yes.
So choose a tuning fork or a set of forks that resonate with the qualities of your sun, moon, or rising sign.
Okay.
So I have a Virgo sun,
Yes.
a Gemini moon,
Right.
and my rising is Leo.
Okay.
It's a really interesting combination.
Yes.
So Virgos are really grounded. The Gemini moon means I like to communicate.
Yes.
I like to talk to people,
You
which
do.
is a big part of my job.
Yes.
And the rising sign of the Leo
Yep.
is actually being able to get out there and talk to people.
Throw yourself out there.
Yeah, get on stage and
Ta-da.
talk to people.
Walk
and
at Moy.
yeah, like I'm not so much like that with a Virgo
In an
sun,
in an
but
understated
yeah,
sort of, in a
understated
modest way. Yes.
That's right. But I can actually get out there and present to people.
Mm-hmm.
So, it gives me everything I need for my job,
Yes.
because to be able to communicate these types of things in a really easy way for people, I need that Virgo sun and the Gemini moon.
So everyone's going to have different ones for these sorts of things.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a very grounded healer in the way that I present things to people.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that was a bit long-winded, but let's get to step
Talk
3.
about Moy for a moment.
It's that Gemini moon.
Okay.
Step 3,
Yep.
tuning fork calibration.
Right.
So hold your selected tuning fork or forks close to your heart
Ah, yes.
and take a moment to attune.
Right.
Life is hard, but finding a really great podcast makes the days go by so much easier. Hi, my name is Blue Tulusma. I'm a writer, an emotional intelligence coach, and the host of Humanize with Blue Tulusma, a podcast where we believe that when you humanize everyone in the room, a great conversation is almost guaranteed. Join us every week here on Electricast as me and my guest co-hosts unpack big topics and interview even bigger personalities with a sense of humor and a dash of mischief. If you're looking for a new best friend in your head, we've got you covered. Electricast.
Strike the fork gently and allow the vibrations just to envelope you.
Yes.
So this calibration connects your energy with the celestial frequencies, and that creates a harmonious resonance.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, so number 4, step 4,
Yep.
the dream time ritual.
Right.
As you prepare for sleep, keep the tuning fork or forks within reach.
Yep.
Place them beside your bed or your nightstand. And as you drift into the dream realm, envisage these celestial companions casting a gentle glow of energy over your sleeping sanctuary.
Okay.
Yeah. Step 5, it's your morning dream reflection.
Right.
So upon awakening, take a few moments to reflect on your dreams. What symbols, emotions, or messages emerged?
Right.
Write them down in a dream journal, and this morning ritual helps anchor the dream experiences and allows you to revisit them later.
Of course, I knew some journaling would be in there somewhere.
Yeah, so now let's get to step 6, aligning dreams with astrological insights.
Right.
Connect the dots between your dreams and astrology. So consider the astrological influences of the night. Did a particular planet or zodiac sign dominate your dream landscape?
Right.
Now this alignment provides deeper insights into the symbolic language of your dreams.
So, I don't know, what might be an example of this? What if you don't dream about a planet or a star sign? Like, I had a dream the other night that I was in a beautiful garden filled with vibrant flowers and plants. I walked among the blooms, had a sense of being, very happy and in harmony with the nature of it all. But there was nothing there about, star signs or anything like that.
That sounds like a lovely dream.
It does, doesn't it?
Okay, so it might be the feeling of the dream, or it might be an archetypal image.
Okay.
So here I would explore the feeling of the dream, allow the joy and harmony experienced in the garden to become the guiding stars.
Right.
It is the emotions that hold the key to unlocking the astrological influences underneath.
Right.
So even without a direct mention of planets or signs, we can turn our attention to the imagery. So a garden is, as you know, a timeless symbol of growth and abundance, and it resonates with the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn.
Right.
These signs embody qualities of stability, nurturing, and material well-being.
Right.
So we connect the dream to astrology, considering the alignment with earth sign energies.
Right, okay.
The dream, to me, seemed to reflect the grounded and harmonious qualities associated with these signs.
Yes.
So if a dream doesn't explicitly feature planets or signs, then just ponder the emotional landscape, the archetypal symbols.
Right.
Think about what feelings surfaced and how these might relate to the stable and nurturing energies of earth signs or other zodiac archetypes.
Okay.
So I'd be journaling,
Of course.
and would craft a dream affirmation inspired by the emotional and archetypal revelations.
A dream affirmation.
Yes, a dream affirmation. But we're not up to that step yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm interrupting your flow.
That's okay. All right. So next is step 7, future dream exploration.
Okay.
So as you continue exploring your dreams, pay attention to recurring feelings and archetypal images.
Yes.
These subtle celestial threads may guide you towards deeper self-discovery and a richer understanding of your dreamscape.
Right.
Now, step number 8.
Yes.
Personalized dream affirmations.
Okay.
So craft a personalized dream affirmation based on your astrological insights. Use the tuning fork or forks associated with the celestial energies of your dream to amplify the affirmation's resonance.
Okay.
So, for example, with your garden dream, you might write something like, I embrace the abundance and harmony in my life, and I am grounded in the nurturing energies of the earth signs.
Oh, very nice.
And using a tuning fork associated with earth signs would amplify the affirmation's resonance.
Right, okay.
So this step empowers you to integrate dream wisdom into your waking life.
Right, okay.
So even when the planets and zodiac signs remain elusive in our dreams, the emotional landscape and archetypal symbols provide a celestial map to explore.
Mm-hmm.
And let tuning forks help guide you to the wisdom of the stars.
Okay, well, that's fantastic. Maybe you could get that up for people to have a look at as well.
Okay. I'll get my people onto it.
I know, a lot of post-podcast admin this week. But it's just been such a great topic and one I think a lot of people will be interested in.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it too.
Okay, yes, I can tell. Yes, that's right. I'm using my intuition there. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So that means our zodiacal rocket ship that we call Tune Into Sound Wellbeing is coming into dock at this episode's final destination. So Amanda Mackay, what have we got for all our avid listeners next week?
Okay, so next week we're going to cover the ancient Chinese divination system of I Ching and its connection to vibrational patterns.
Oh, awesome. I love I Ching. I use it often. I love its cryptic description of things, like... what is it? I had one today. Sky and earth are opposite, yet their work is the same. Males and females are opposite, yet their wills commune.
A bit like Mars and Venus.
Yes.
Or Librans and Virgos.
Oh, yes, indeed. A perfect astrological analogy to finish. So, what about a final thought, amazing Amanda?
Okay, this week I have an anonymous quote.
Okay.
But it is apt considering what we have talked about today.
Mm-hmm.
The stars are the street lights of eternity, guiding us through the night of our cosmic journey. So, dear listener, embrace the celestial rhythms, for in them you may discover the music of your own constellations. Until our paths align again, dream on, enchanted souls.
Excellent, I will do. Look, thanks again everyone for listening in this week. We really do appreciate your support and feedback. It really is the fuel that we use to keep this all going. So thanks also to Amanda for displaying a ton of beautiful Virgoan patience in dealing with my sometimes self-indulgent Libran. And please go and check out the website at biofieldbeing.com.au for all your tuning fork and wellness wants and needs. And you can reach out to us via email at hello@biofieldbeing.com.au or via Facebook or on Instagram or whatever your preference is. So anyway, be happy, stay safe, and we'll see y'all next week on Tune In to Sound Wellbeing. Bye.
Step inside the marketing mirror to uncover marketing secrets, discover gems, tactics, lessons, and campaigns you can use, next gen or fundamentals. Grab the marketing magic to improve your marketing and win more business.
Electricast.
Introducing the Deep Leadership Podcast. Leadership is a people business. That's the philosophy of your podcast host, John Rennie. As a former submarine officer who spent 22 years leading businesses in corporate America before starting his own manufacturing business, he knows that leadership matters. Deep Leadership is real-world, actionable leadership advice from John and his expert guests. Become a leader worth following. Subscribe today.
Electricast. Electricast.